That is absolutely because I didn't have my microphone on right there. All right, cool. So that's been going just fine. Dragon Poppy, have I been, did this cut out on the YouTube side of things yet? Because Restream seems to be having a bit of a fit right now. Twitch seems fine, YouTube seems fine when I look at them individually, but whenever that I look at my Restream window, shit seems to break, and I don't know why that is. Alrighty. Well, excellent. I'm going to assume that we're doing good right now. I haven't really seen anything either drop on top of it when I look down at my OBS window, which is nice. So it looks like the Wi-Fi is holding up a lot better than it usually does already. But we haven't been here for more than fucking 11 seconds, so we might as well get on with it, eh? I know these are male hairstyles, but... what do we got here? I wanted to pick one in particular. That one right there. I want the cowlick, but those horns don't work with it. Again, doesn't really matter because we're not going to see the horns over the Vroid hub model, but... ah, fuck it. Alright, cool. We'll do that. We're going to go with, actually, brown eyes for today. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the brown eyes. And yeah, I don't know, what is your hair color we're gonna do? Let's start with that. I'm gonna make you definitely darker than usual. We're gonna go with that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Fucking gorgeous. Alright, cool. Now what do we want for a hair color? I could go with that. I wasn't gonna go with that, but I meant specifically that brown right there. I think I have a blonde somewhere in here. Yeah, you know what? This is what we're going to go with today. Bam. Nailed it. Alright, cool. We're going to make this character now. And we are going to name them Duality, because this is going to be my dual-wielding character that is now rebuilt and actually set up specifically for dual-wielding and for being able to just eviscerate people. Oh yeah, that's right. Makes you do that. Now, I hope you can hear the game, because dear God, I hope that you hear the explosions going on in the background here. You also may or may not see my Discord open right now. Can't hear game. Chalupa, how you doing, buddy? Alright, let me go ahead and tab into the game then. And, make sure it's making audio in OBS, because it might just be picking up the wrong audio source. This looks a lot more detailed than it ever did before. I am super fucking shiny, though. Holy God. I need to change this to the Vroid hub model, though, as soon as I am able to. But before we do that... oh, I'm not even making noise anyway. That doesn't matter. I have so many tabs open right now, it's ridiculous. Hello, lady. The Goddess Krael is going to give us a lecture because I blew the world up. And while this is going on, because I can't actually skip it, I'm just going to take a dip. It is kind of silly, though, that it kind of forces you to go through that with a new character. Unless there was a skip option that I missed. And you destroyed it. It's kind of hilarious, though, to me in general. I will give the Craftopia team that much. You're not, like, the fated fucking chosen one just because the game tells you to or anything. You're the chosen one because you're the moron that destroyed the world in the first place, and it's actually a punishment because you blew everything up because you're an idiot. So now it's your job to fix everything again. I just think that that's really fucking hilarious. It's like, well, alright, enjoy the new world. You're getting isekai'd, not because you had a really terrible fate or anything. No, you're a moron, so you're gonna fix your mistake now. As the gods are just giving you a slap on the wrist. Just like, no! Bad! Chalupa, I was so angry for hours today. I was so fucking angry for hours. I was trying to install my motherboard, dude. Like, I was trying to fucking install my goddamn motherboard. And, oh, you know what? That's probably why, because the desktop audio is not picking up the, speakers. So, let's go with speakers E24. I'll get back to that conversation in a minute here. Headphones, there we go. Apply, so that should be... Alright, so that is way louder than it should be, though. So this should be about a -10 decibels. Yeah, so basically I was trying to install a new piece. I got a new component to be able to get better Wi-Fi. That's why we're doing this test today. And, dude, I was trying to get fucking, a new motherboard installed, and, the thing wouldn't turn on at all. Like, it literally wouldn't turn on whatsoever. Like, it not even just not posting. Like, just straight up, the power switch was not even fucking responsive. So it's like, oh, cool, I got a dead motherboard from fucking Best Buy. So I swap over to the other motherboard, and then that one starts to die as well. Like, it's not turning on either. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Me, dumbass me, after 3 hours of swapping parts, testing out things, seeing what the problem is, power supply, you know, all this other shit, I'm thinking I killed my processor or something, but, like, even then it would still turn on and then off. But, like, I'm trying everything I can to swap out individual parts, seeing if there's a wiring issue, what the fuck happened, and my dumbass just didn't wire the power switch into the right cluster of pins. It wasn't in the right cluster. So I'm like, oh wait, does that say JFP1 over in the bottom right corner over there? God damn it. And, well, here we are. Now I can download between 10 and 30 megabits per second, and it makes me feel like king shit. And I'm alright with that. Alright, so I need weapons. First things first. I'm probably gonna make a, new creative world just to fart around with. But, I want to grab... Oh my god, this is running like doo-doo! This do be running like doo-doo, holy shit. This also seems to be a lot different feeling with the way that it looks than even the last time that I played it. They keep changing graphics around constantly. And it seems like every time that they change the graphics around or fix something with the graphics engine, they make the game run shittier and shittier. I'm gonna use that. And I need... Oh, I'll take the shield anyway, just because it's good to have a shield. What was that ring, though? Not a good ring for me. I need, like, a non-two-handed weapon, though. That'd be nice. No, that's ugly. Deadly is cool, but minus 30% life is not going to bode well for me. Crimson, Ancient Veteran, I'm fine with that one, at least. No, I don't want to move slower. What? Who wants to move slower? I'm supposed to be like a really super fast thief kind of person, man. I'll take that one right there. That's cool. And then I'll just make everything else that I need later on, so I just wanted the weapons. Alright, save and return to title screen. So you should be able to hear the game now. I was seeing it go through. I had a fan die on me the other day and had to rewire my case. PC air-cooled. It is air-cooled, my friend. Just air-cooled. Zagarin, Gamerliff, how are you guys doing? Yeah, basically, in a nutshell, you blew the world, and now you need to rebuild it. And it has been a while, Zag, hasn't it? It has been a while. I'm trying to hopefully make this a regular thing again. But, I don't think that we're gonna really have issues anymore. I think it really was the, I think it really was just the Wi-Fi adapter that I had that was the biggest issue for the internet. So, we're just gonna chill out here for a little while until I have to do things, essentially. But I am going to change my Vroid hub model. That's the main thing. So let's make a character, make fucking Duality into a character here. So I like this lady. She's pretty dope. But, she's more of a ninja, so when the fucking katana finally releases for the game, I'll probably get that. Which, knowing these devs, it'll probably be next patch. It'll probably be the exact next patch that they make Katana a weapon. I think this was my dual-wielding character last time. She's pretty fucking dope looking. I can't remember. Who do I want to use? You're my spear user right now. G41 is obviously my ranged attack character. You were my two-hander last time. You were my Oonga Boonga Greatsword Go Smash character. Mostly because don't she look like a hand-to-hand kind of character? She looks like a monk, honestly. At least an anime monk. That's the best way that I could explain that one. That's not what actual monks look like in fucking D&D and shit, because just they don't look anime like that. They don't look that sexy is the best way that I'm saying, okay? It's anime because she's sexy. And what do we have with this girl? I think she could make us a really good dual wielder as well. Except now that I'm looking at her, I'm realizing that her cape looks very Kirito-esque, and now I have to defy that. I'm sorry. We also have a lolly in here, because I need to have a fox character in here that is also a lolly. It's just, that is the rule. I think we might be the lolly. Yeah, I'm gonna be a lolly today. Fuck it. We're gonna play with that model. There we go. Duality. I didn't mean to load into that world. I gotta make a new one. Fucking A. That's true. It would work for a monk. It's very drapey. Oatmeal, come to me. But yeah, man, I woke up and just immediately was trying to fix up my case. And, put that fucking motherboard in. Like, I did that first thing in the morning. Woke up at about 8:30. I was like, fuck it, I'm awake now. I am sitting down, or at least I was finally sitting down at about 12:30. So, yeah, that literally was a 4-hour process. Not happy about that, but I guess it's better than having a $200 bricked motherboard, so I can't complain too badly. And this is a definitive upgrade. And why my load time is shit. I might actually tone my graphics down too. I feel like I've done that in this game though. And the weird thing is this game is giving me some wicked Naraka vibes with that, because they did the same thing. They changed like their graphics engine with it, and then suddenly the game was running like doo-doo butter, and I was like, oh my god, why? What is the date? 10/25/21. October 25, 2021. There we go. I always date these so that I know when the world was created, just in case I need to wipe them. I did a big deleting of all of my data when I was opening up the September 30th patch, and I'll go through these things with you guys if you're curious for Craftopia, because it's been a little while since I've actually done a video for it. So you may watch it in post and see what has changed. And I gotta be honest with you, not much has changed. I like the game. I really do. I'm super passionate about the game. But, dear God, I wish the devs would, like, actually change a couple of things about it to increase the playability. Gotta be honest with you. Like, they've added in a new age with the most recent patch that they did, which is cool, but it doesn't fix a lot of the issues that I already had before, and it's mostly, that is cursed. Why does that look like that? That is so cursed. I can't even look at that right now. What the fuck? That is cursed, my dudes. Oh, I don't have the dual wield trait right now. That's probably why. I mean, it's not why I look like that, but that's fucking cursed, my dude. You know, Holly is one of my closest friends, man. I've seen some cursed shit in the world. I've never seen that, though. That's some kind of thing that would make her be like, dude, what the fuck am I looking at? And that's the thing right there. If you can make Holly kind of double take. Please, please punch the stone. I know I'm tiny, but that should make it so that you can punch the stone even easier, though. Is that not how this works? Alright, we're gonna punch this rock, then. I should have just went on creative mode to do this, son of a bitch, but I don't get to keep any of my XP when I do that. That's the other thing they added, too, was a creative mode, so that you can, like, get anything that you need and stuff, but, like, everything that you do in the creative mode just doesn't fucking matter. It's so silly. Kind of makes me wonder why they even did it in the first place. Like, it does help to be able to showcase, like, the new things that they add, sure, but, like, it doesn't help as much as it could if they just added in console commands to add things into your inventory, but, you know, God forbid that there are cheat codes inside of a video game that's in early access to help you speed through the content. And then I think this is about everything that I need after I cut this thing down. Might be wrong about that, who knows. Lolly away! That looks fucking amazing as a Lolly character, though. I gotta be honest with you. That is excellent. Just fucking dive bomb people with a pickaxe. Come here, chicken! Why did the chicken cross the road? To escape a crazed Lolly. Got it. Alright, I regret nothing from that. That was everything as intended. Seagull, why? You disrespect me like this. Give me all the shit I need, goddammit. This is always like the worst part at the beginning. I really should have just fucking, I really should have just put it on creative mode anyway, and just power leveled myself later. But, yeah. No, it's kind of silly altogether, too, because they even had a, I have a mod installed from the workshop. They have, like, workshop abilities for people to do things like this, right? But, like, the patch that they add that adds creative mode into the game also broke this patch to spawn things in. And this is, like, one of the most unintuitive menus on the planet, dear God, but I at least give the guy a thumbs up for trying. But, like, all of this shit, none of it works. None of this at all. Once they added that patch into the game, I find it really interesting that suddenly the create item duplication thing suddenly stops working. Like, little sus, not gonna lie. But, nah, honestly, that can be a number of different things, though. I have a big issue, in general, when it comes to any kind of, like, game that you're supposed to be testing, though, where, like, game devs try to pull that shit out. It's like, no, just make it so that we know what is going on when a thing happens, so that we can test your game, please. That's what that's what we're here for. Like, shit, man. What is the... Okay, I did click on it. I was like, what's going on here? I broke something. I do want that, though. And I'm going to need this for later. Alright, so you here. Totally not a reference to fucking Full Metal Alchemist, literally at all. You even clap your hands, I just realized, before you smack the ground like that, too. There is no fucking way. There's no fucking way that that's just a coincidence. Alright, I have all the ore. Okay, well, unfortunately, sheep, it's time to die. Okay. Is that all the... Yep. There we go. Got everything I needed. Whee! Done. Alright, we have an age evolution, which means now we can make a smithy and we can actually make gear. Next up, we'll probably be finding bears, murdering them, getting their fucking skin, and turning that skin into armor. I made that sound a lot more disgusting than it needed to sound, but alright. I do need this, though, so we're gonna start there. And I think I need more wood, which I don't really want it, but I need it. No, actually, we're good. We only needed 5 for the fucking... Oh, hell yes. There we go. Alright, cool. So you go there. Can you tell that I've done this, like, several times now at this point? Just starting over from scratch when a new patch happens? I've done this several times at this point. It's just kind of ingrained into my fucking brain. And while that is running, I'm going to take a look at chat. And you guys are going to look at the cursed thing that is my model drawn in the menu. Dear God. Oh yeah, they kind of broke Vroid Hub with this patch too. It's a known thing. So honestly, it's probably something to do with that. Alright, not a problem, Chalupa. You're probably already gone, but, you know, take it easy, man. It was a pleasure having you by. Yeah, we haven't dropped a single frame this whole entire time. And don't get me wrong, creative mode definitely has its purposes. It really does. Like, for example, it would take a long fucking time for me to be able to even make the new staff that they have, or at least the best one. It'd take a long time for me to get all the shit that I need for it, because you'd need to grind the new boss for it, which is a pain in the ass, and I don't intend on fucking doing that right now, but you can completely just bypass that and make it in creative mode and just test it out in there, like, you know what I mean? So it has its purposes. I just wish that they would add console commands into the game already, because I kind of just want to see, for balancing purposes, if the bosses for, like, the later islands, for example, really are just easier when you hit higher levels or something, because, like, at the current moment, like, you eventually hit a certain point in scaling when you're fighting bosses where it's not even fucking worth going beyond, like, a tier 5 island at this point, because enemies just have so much of an inflated health bar, it's just not even fun. Like, you're just sitting there and you're hammering away at them forever, and only certain builds are really good at chunking their health out. Like, very specific skills. Not even builds. So, it's just not even a generally fun experience, in my opinion. Like, some people might be into fighting super long RPG bosses, but it's like, when the actual fight itself isn't super engaging, it's... I don't know, man. Could just be better is all. We're gonna get rid of these stone tools though, and that. And we will pull this off of the hotbar, put these down here. If I need my shield, it'll be over there. Now we have better tools to be able to get better equipment. I can get the iron over here, and pretty fucking soon we will be able to move over to getting the armor I need. Super lolly. I don't know how that worked out the way that it just did. Don't worry about it. I'm just stonks as hell. I'd say so far, though, this test is working out pretty fucking well. I can't wait to see it in post, though, to see how smooth things are. It'll be really difficult to tell, though, what are actual frame drops in the game, though, than anything that is to do with, like, maybe the B-frame timing. Because I don't think my B-frames are set up properly right now. I should check that. Actually, I don't think my B-frames are set up. No, my B-frames are good. We're good. Alright, cool. So my recording B-frames are not the same, but that's fine, because I don't really need it. Alright, cool. False alarm. Everything is going as intended. I knew everything was perfectly fine the whole time. I'm a professional streamer. I know exactly what is good and what is bad. Don't cross me. I have an axe. I'm a lolly with an axe. We've all seen enough anime to know where this is going. I do want this, though, so we're gonna make that. And what else do we have in here to make? Cannot make the potion rack yet because I need herbs. Furniture, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need the basic one at least. I think you can make regular old ramps, but I do still want it. And we're gonna need these too. Max, make 13 iron bars. And what do I need for you? I'm pretty sure it's just wheat, right? Not even, I just need a copper shield. Yeah, no, wheat flour, thought so. Alright, cool. Again, can you tell that I'm, like, well-versed with what the game asks for at the very beginning stages right now? Because, like, dear God, I've done this about 7 or 8 times now. Where's my buckets? There's my bucket. Oh, bro, you can make these by, like, a large amount now. Fucking 20 buckets just instantaneously. I wish I could craft 20 buckets that fast. Unfortunately, though, we're at the bucketing by hand phase of the game, and you can't just do this with all 20 buckets. So you gotta do this one at a time. Until you make wells. Or if you're like me and you just auto-sprinkler everything because you do not have the fucking time in your life for that shit. Alright, so we have our iron for things now, though. Which means I can make an iron bow. But I'm not going to. I actually need more copper. And what I'll do is grab some of these red thingies over here. I also want to test another thing while I'm on stream as well, because I had a weird thing from when I needed to change my password and shit for Twitch and all that other stuff. A lot of things broke when I did that, so I just want to make sure that my accounts are all synced up, specifically with Streamlabs. So I am going to test a follower notification in a minute. Unless, of course, one of you lovely lurkers out there wants to beat me to the punch. I just ate a fucking red herb. Whoopsie. Alright, well, let's go back. We're gonna heat up some copper ores. And then while that is running, I am going to do that test that I had mentioned. I don't even know why. Why am I doing this specifically? I could just be showing the different things that they added into the game right now. Unless the bosses get more HP per player joining. I don't even know if that's essentially the case either. I played multiplayer once with Cam, and that did not seem to be the case. They don't seem to scale. I did not know that, but, to my knowledge, at least when it comes to red foxes, those are totally fine. You can absolutely have a red fox, and red foxes have different, colors to them as well. I forget what specifically the word is for it. I want to say tones, but there's a word for it very specifically where they have, like, mutations in their pelt colors. And you can get some pretty interesting looking red foxes from the different colors that they pop up as, so I do like that. Alright, test subscriber. Yeah, everything looks good. Everything looks totally good. Alright, cool. Everything's fine. But, yeah, no, foxes as pets, it is, it's a bit of a pain in the butt. You need to make sure that you're in the right state for it. And it's just a lot more of a pain in the butt than you would ever think as well, because, foxes very specifically, we do not have a cure for rabies for foxes right now. So, if your pet fox is suspected to have rabies, if somebody wants to be a dick, right, and it bites them or something like that, rather than just a straight-up test, they will literally euthanize your fox. And that's one of the main reasonings why, like, a lot of fox owners will tell you, yeah, just don't even bother having one as a pet, because it's just super dangerous for the fox itself. Or at least if you're going to have one as a pet, don't, like, show it off to everybody because people are assholes. I don't know how that didn't hit you, but alright. But yeah, that might not be 100% accurate the way that I had worded that, but that's like the gist of it, though. Is we cannot cure rabies from a fox specifically right now, or at least get rid of it or treat it for a fox, whereas for like other animals, I think you can. I think you can with it, though. But like with foxes, they don't even fucking play around with that shit. Also, you need to make sure that you have like a vet that's willing to deal with a fox as well, if you want to make sure that it is in like peak physical health as well. Because not every veterinarian is going to be like, yeah, I want to deal with a fox that's an exotic animal. Because it is an exotic animal. I am exotic. That makes me special. I need a cooking pot. So, charcoal. Fuck. I need to make some charcoal then. I need 6 of these. There we go. So weird that you have to break stacks like that, but I should have just made more campfires to do that, because that's going to take a long fucking time. So they probably encourage coop in this game then. Yes. You can totally round up animals very easily and just kind of throw them in a pen. So, if that's what you meant by coop. But yeah, that reasoning alone is probably the main reasoning why I haven't been super gung-ho about trying to own a fox, because it's also the fact that they love to dig fucking everywhere. So, yeah, it's... There's a lot of preparations that you need to do, dog, to be able to get a good, like, fox kennel setup that they aren't going to dig out of, because there's a good fucking chance where if you think they're not going to dig out of it, they will. I think we might hunt for bears while this is going on. Or, you know what we are going to do? We're going to cash in all of my mission points here, because I have some things to get. What is this asking me to do? Climb a wall. Oh, that's easy. That's for a skill point? Dude, hell yeah, I'll fucking climb a wall right now. I'll climb the shit out of that wall. Boom. Easy enough. Cool, I'll take the skill point. Basic, we want our dodge action. I don't really care about any of those, but I do need this. Triple slash, maybe? Rotating strike. Nah, not that one. Charge strike is a good one, though. I do want that. And now I think we have a dual wield. Yep, perfect. Alright, so now we can dual wield. That's really what I was looking for right there. That's so fucking cursed, man. Still, it's so cursed. And our wheat is already good to go. And our charcoal is good to go. Hot mama. Alright. We have this cooking pot now, which means we can finally turn this shit into wheat. And we can pretty much leave this area now at this point. Or at least go into a dungeon, which is what I probably will do because I always need those slates. I should have spawned a billion of them before the fucking patch hit. I'm really regretting that now. I at least did it with bargain machinery, so I have a ton of items that you can literally only get from just randomly popping into seeing them in chests. And I've never gotten one from a chest, like, literally ever, so... Yeah, we have everything we need then. I just need to make another dungeon scanner, but that'll be a later thing, because I actually don't need it right now. And then I'll actually just show off the shit that's in the game. Because this is mostly the boring shit that I wanted to do anyway. I probably would have fucking fell asleep doing this, like, literally. So, I'm kind of glad I saved that for the stream. But we do need money regardless, so I think I'm just going to come back to this. Unless I have something that I can sell right now that has a good sell price. I mean, I could sell the shield. I'm not going to, but that is an option. Sheep's wool, actually. Yeah, that'll give me the money I need. And then we just wait a minute. Oh, encourage co-op. You know, that's a possibility, though, too. That they just encourage people to play together. That is a very much possibility. Also, this test makes me happy to want to try and stream Library of Ruina at some point, though. I'll say that much. It makes me very excited to see the bit rates that I am seeing tonight. Tonight, I say. It's fucking 2:30 in the afternoon. So I am totally down to stream the next part of the Library of Ruina. I don't know when would be a good day for it, but it probably would be tomorrow night, though. I have to be honest with you. Or maybe Thursday. I could do Thursday. I could do a community poll on my YouTube channel and then have people poll whether or not that Tuesday or Thursday would be a better day for a fucking Library of Ruina stream. And I'm still trying to figure out some other things as well for this upcoming RimWorld playthrough, but I think it's better if I wait to do that. Because I have not done anything with Library of Ruina for God knows how long now. And I wasted that fucking... From having this open, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and open up a another world. Probably with Architect. I shouldn't have had that open. I knew I didn't need to have that open, but I still had it open anyway, and then I wasted the counter. So your shit doesn't sell when you're looking at it inside of that menu, which, I don't know, kind of silly to me. I feel like it's supposed to be like an anti-exploit, so that you don't, like, pull things out as it's selling, and then something breaks, but I don't know. We want playable mode, yes. Interesting indeed, Zagarin. Glad that I put my phone on fucking vibrate before I started streaming this time around. Whew, you can probably hear it going off, but... do I have... No, I wouldn't because it would disappear when I left this area. I need to go to home base here really quick. So 2-6. We're gonna go home, where I have all of my shit built. We're gonna make a pair of infinite griffin wings, because we're literally gonna need them. It's my little humble abode of everything that I would ever need to make in the creative mode. Did it actually keep what I threw in my chest? did. So it keeps the things that you have in here, which, okay, cool, but... Yeah, that's probably my boss calling me right there, which I wish she should. I wish she didn't, gotta be honest with you. Wish she didn't, but... Little known fact to anybody watching, I actually was supposed to be in work today, but I just did not fucking feel like showing up, so... Either way. I am at this job up until the end of Saturday, though, so, you know... Things are looking up, at least. I just need my assault rifle. Do I have any bullets? I have, like, no fucking bullets for that thing. Alright, cool. Well, I can't really do much with that, then. $16 assault rifle bullets isn't gonna do jack. But anyway, so basically one of the main things that they added with this patch was the Hydra boss, which is... To my knowledge from a YouTube video that I saw, it is very specifically a boss that spawns right fucking here in this biome. Small issue with it, though, unfortunately, is they... And there's my big-ass tank right here from the last time I tried to do this, because apparently you need to make ammunition for the tank and not just the tank, otherwise it doesn't fire. It doesn't spawn here by default when you're already here, so you have to walk up to where the spawn area is, and I've tried several times... Other things. You have to walk to where the boss spawns in, go somewhere out of the render distance of it, and then show back up to make the boss spawn. Because that's totally not going to be a pain in the fucking ass for anybody that wants to grind the Hydra boss for the drops that they want you to grind for content. Let's also make it a pain in the ass because it doesn't just spawn by default. You have to go to where it spawns, leave the area, and then go back to where it is. Just to, oh my fucking god, like, it's just... There are so many small annoyances with this game where I'm like, why is that a thing? And it may not even spawn when I do this, too. Because I literally not even 100% sure of how to make the damn thing spawn sometimes. It might even just be a time spawn. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna Flappy Bird my way over to my tank. It's still not spawned. What the fresh fuck, dude? What does the game want from me? What do you want from me, game? I don't think anything happens either if I walk over into, like, that dungeon over there and walk out. I think I should try it, though, but I feel like I have tried it. I feel like that's a thing that I've done, and nothing has happened from it. Let's fly over here, I suppose. But yeah, back on the topic of the whole fucking, like, job thing. Yeah, so I was supposed to work. But, no, I wound up putting in my fucking 2 weeks at that place, like, last week. Because apparently my previous job actually has gone up quite a bit on their wage. So their, like, minimum starting wage that they have for people there is, like, fucking $14 an hour. And I was like, yeah, this job makes me lose my fucking marbles. So, yeah, absolutely. Plus, they're kind of, like, crazy about, like, having people in and stuff like that. Kind of like how you would expect out of any other fucking retail job, though, but, like, on top of a billion other annoyances on, like, things not working that you need to get your job done on top of it. Shit that I haven't dealt with since I worked at Macy's in fucking 2018. So, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't working for me, and I'm, like, working way more than what I had signed off for originally with the job. I was just kind of lied to by default. So, for anybody who is not caught up on that one, by the way, there you go. You are caught up on the job lore now, so That's, like, the main reasoning why I haven't had a whole lot of time for fucking anything, is because, like, my job has literally been eating my life. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna need you to work full-time on top of going to school at the same exact time, and, yeah, we'll set you back after the holidays. It's like, no, I signed for part-time, though, back in October. Not in October, what the fuck am I talking about? Back in August. I would like my part-time, not my full-time, please. Yeah, no, the boss is still not here. I don't know what is going on with this shit, then. I've gotten it to spawn here before. I know it spawns. Unless they, like, changed something with the Hydra, but I don't think they did. I mean, screw it, I'll just sit here, then, and see if something happens in the meantime. From cutting corners or otherwise never fails to baffle me. True. I won't be in trouble for anything, Zagard. It'll be fine. The thing is, with a job, and unless they watch my stream specifically and know how to locate who I am to who my personality is as a streamer, which I've never once doxed that information, so they literally could never figure that out. Like, even if somebody from my job was watching me right now somehow. And even then, legally as it is with that kind of shit, if I call sick and say that I can't show up for work, they can't fucking question it. The reason why they're calling is because they want to make sure that I answer them to fucking show up tomorrow. And I don't think I'm doing that. There's the Hydra. I guess you just have to stand here then. Weird. Alright, I need my arrows. There we go. So that's the new boss right there. No, you don't. Oh, fuck. Get away from me. I know I'm not taking damage, but that's because I'm playing creative mode. Does that ever stop, or, like... $300 on a fucking hit. That wasn't a ding, though. Is the crystal that's your weak point? I've never actually fought this thing. That's, like, super annoying if that's literally how this thing fights, though. It's just by doing that, because... And then still gets to move and attack you at the same exact time while those are going. Because of course it does. Of course it does, though. I do want to do this, though, because I remember that very clearly, that this is a special attack that I do, and then you do this. Which, honestly, that's good shit. That's good shit. You need to, whatever that you did with that boss, with that fucking move, right there, devs. Do more of that. Do more mechanically based shit right there. Don't do this, like, I'm gonna throw projectiles and still run at you, and run faster than the fucking player can move. Kind of bullshit. No, stop. Don't do that shit. That's bad boss design. That thing that you did right there, where just the fucking AoE, where you gotta hide behind the thing, give it a faster time frame, though, for it. Do that shit. I just don't think I know where its weak point is, like, literally at all. Ah! I also would like to hit you with my really powerful... Oh, that's gonna hurt me, isn't it? Let's find out. No, alright, I mean, I guess you can go back there. It should just be an all-encompassing attack, in my opinion, though. That did no damage to you. Does it just not take damage from range too well? Or I don't even know where its weak points are. I doubt it would be the heads. It's a fucking Hydra. Wow! I hit the monos back there. What the fuck? That's amazing. That is amazing right there. Yeah, I don't know what it wants from me, I'll be honest with you. I really don't know. That was a crit, and it did 164 points of damage. I think the fuck not. I think the fuck not, buddy. Oh, I already am loaded. Excellent. Yeah, no, you just don't do damage to the damn thing for some reason. I kind of want to jump in here with a melee character now and see if that actually is a thing. I don't know what you want from me. I actually don't. It looks like the crystal is the weak point, though. No, no, stop that. Stop that thing you're doing right there. Yeah, that right there. Stop that. There we go. Now you're just gonna eat that. Oh, hell yeah, there we go. Alright, that's exactly what it is then. It's the fucking crystal. Alright. I can dig that. That makes a lot more sense. But, like, even still, that amount of damage that I did right there, 12 grand, that's fucking ridiculous. That is ridiculous levels of damage. That is big dick damage that you wouldn't believe. Nah, I'm kidding. Actually, EI Slash would do a lot more than that. I've done, like, over 100k with an EI Slash before. And we're still not dropping frames. At all. The bosses do feel more like a raid boss to encourage teamwork for maximum effectiveness. Maximum! I would like to shoot your crystal one more time. Face me. Face me like a man. Boom. He's moving slower for some reason. Oh, because I slowed you down. Because I forgot I can do that. I forgot I can do that. So, Bo has a skill that literally just slows people, so that's what's going on right there. I forgot I could do that. Absolutely forgot about it. Do I have any, like, MP restoratives? Not really. Alright, well, I don't feel like doing this for another 5 hours, so that HP sponge thing I was talking to you about right there, this guy probably has, I'm gonna say maybe 50k, 40k health. Which isn't too bad for level 75, though, I have to be honest with you. I've seen a lot more than that, but... What are you doing, sir? Are you trying not to die, too? Funny thing is, that definitely was an enemy. I think what we're going to do, though, is I am going to run all the way back to my base here and make some tank shells. So I want to blow him up, and I want his item. Actually, I don't really need his item. I really don't need this item. I'm in creative mode. I can make everything that he fucking drops. But they did add a bunch of new equipment, which, honestly, I think my favorite thing about the additions that they did with this patch over anything, because I don't really care about the Hydra boss that much, frankly. They're fine, whatever. Adds a bunch of recipes and stuff for some kind of content that you have, because there's a new age in the game and you need his drop to be able to do it. But that also means grinding a fucking Hydra boss to be able to get that to happen, and... grinding is fine if you have... Here's how I'll explain it. I've always, like, pointed it out, is say whatever that you will about Warframe, but at least Warframe grinding to an extent is fun because they've got a really, really solid gameplay loop. So, like, the point, like, playing Warframe in general is fun. At least to most people. It's just a fun fucking experience. So the grind being there doesn't matter as bad. I mean, there's... That's something that you can't take exactly as I say it, but, like, you know what I'm trying to say by it. Like, you can at least have grind in a game like Warframe because the fighting and shit like that is just crack. Like, that is so fucking fun to play that game in general. What did I come back here for? Tank shells. Yes. Where do I make these? But in this game, they kind of, like, halfway got it. Like, it works, but... combat's still a bit clunky. That's for damn sure. They also added attachments in the game, which... looking at this from a perspective of the way that they did it, because you get these recipes to be able to make all of these gun attachments from previously existing bosses. So it actually, like, gives you a reason to kind of fight like an older boss. Like the Reaper that gives you the spirit scales for making these. Like, there's actually a reasoning to fight him other than that, which is pretty dope. Blue wizard cloak for Waman, huh? I don't see any tank shells. There are fucking grenades now? When did they add that? And I kind of want the assault rifle 3, not gonna lie. Oh, this is the thing I was looking for right here, yeah. That, right there. They added fucking, if you recognize the name Princess Guard, by the way, that's Aerith's final weapon. But, they finally added staves into the game, which is super dope, and that's probably my favorite thing about the fucking whole update in general, because staves kind of change a lot with the spellcasting meta of the game, and not just because it's like a cool thing to be a spellcaster, but like, because it's a two-handed weapon, so it works like a fucking greatsword. You have a ranged attack. Apparently you can launch yourself when you're flying too, that's good to know. But what that'll do is if there's something that I'm targeting, that'll actually shoot a projectile, but it's not doing it right now because there's nothing to actually target. I don't know what my right click does. Apparently, I can give myself a bubble. You what? That is a new one to me. I didn't know that I could do that. I actually didn't know I could do that. Alright, cool, I'll take it. But the point that I'm trying to say is that you can actually have a fucking shield in your offhand on top of that. Apparently, you can't use that shield, though. I thought that you could at first, but I right-clicked and realized that you actually have a special attack with this thing. So you do not have a blocking command with it, so never mind. You can't tank with a staff like I thought you could, which would have been dope. But you might still be able to do so with this. I just don't know what this does. And we're going to find out what that does now. Because that's fucking cool. For those who are familiar with this game. There we go. Hello. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what the attack does. It just shoots a fucking projectile. It's pretty fucking cool. Like is there like a double attack to it? No, but you can attack pretty quickly. And that's not even with me, like, actually flying right there. That's literally a thing that you can just spam in the air and... Hacks! So, I don't know how to make tank shells. I really don't. I tried, but then I don't care, and now I'm just gonna start using this staff. Unless they're all right here. Oh, that's where they all are. I can make them all right now. Cool. We're gonna do these. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God, I have to wait for every individual... Fuck that. Fuck that shit. I have so much more to do with my life. And that's like the other thing with creative mode, right? Is... while you can make everything in the game and just have it instantaneously, you still have to wait for the abysmal crafting time on certain things. There are things that have really long crafting times, whereas other things just don't. I can make 100 buckets. Like, I could probably make well over 1,000 buckets, 2,000 buckets by the time that I could make a single one of those shells. Why, though? Like... why? I need more than one shell to fire out of a fucking tank, though, to be able to, like, actually do something to a boss. One shell's not gonna kill it. It's not that powerful. It does a lot of damage, though, don't get me wrong. It really does. But wouldn't the whole entire point of trying to make a tank shell in the first place be that you spent all the time to get the resources for it? So, like, I just fail to understand why it's gated by a really long crafting timer. Like, it just wastes your time for no fucking reason. What does this do? I would like to know. Hit me. Hit me, sir. Sir? Oh, I'm not actually taking damage anyway, so hold up. Well, keep that, but I do want invulnerability off, so. Now hit me. Hit me, dog! Alright, fine, I'll screw with this guy. Hello? Hello? Apparently he's dumb, too. He didn't even hit me. Come on, dude, you're better than that. Does it actually say what my defense is when I do that? No, it's still the same, unless it's increasing my magic attack. That's a possibility, actually. It might be increasing my magic attack. Because my magic attack is pretty... No, it just changes what you're doing. So, what did I do to him? Because he's affected with, like, some weird aura now. What does that do? Game, you're not giving me a whole lot of input on what this do, though. Like, I don't get it. What is that supposed to do? Like, he's clearly affected by something. It didn't seem to slow him down, though. I've seen enough slow with Architect to tell you what that does. I've slowed enough bosses. That's honestly one of the main reasonings why I would argue that ranged characters are easily the most over-fucking powered in the game. That changes the boss fights so dramatically when you can make sure that they don't outrun you. That changes so much about the game. Because it's like one of the most unbalanced and annoying things about boss fights is how a fucking griffin can outrun your ass in a split second and just run through you. It's kind of stupid, actually. Okay, so I do have shells in here now. I don't know how much damage this do, but we'll find out. Now, the day the Hydra decides to say hello, though, that'll be the day that we blow his brains out the back of his head with some anti-fucking armor shells. The shield is an illusion. I don't know, honestly, Dusty. I really don't. They decided to just add it in an update at one point, and nobody really knows why. However, doing 50k per shell is pretty nice. And that's why I have it. For when that motherfucker pops up, so I can just kinda just take him out. Yeah, so there we go. The Hydra's reversed scale. I needed that. So I think that is what you need now to be able to go into the next age. I don't know what this is for, though. Used for crafting... Yeah, see what I mean? See what I mean? You need 5 of these to make that shield. So you would need to kill that boss at least 5 times. That's assuming that he drops it every single time. And spoiler, they do not drop it every single time. Thank God that with some of these newer weapons, you only need 1. But I think that there are differing versions of it. So yeah, see, there's Jormungandr, and then there's the Jormungandr Omega, which requires whatever the fuck that this thing is. A polluted reversed scale. It doesn't even tell you how to get it, but it says Deadland Hydra drops it. So I don't even know. I guess there's a Deadland that has a Hydra somewhere. This game's also really terrible at telling you where you get things from. Sometimes they tell you in here, but other times they do not. So... the Fountain Polluter Hydra drops that, but again, like, it doesn't even tell you the location of where to get it in any way, shape, or form. Say that we look at this thing. Drops from these enemies, which, again, it's cool that it does that, but it tells you nothing about where they are, or where to find them, or whatever the case is. It at least narrows it down to the enemy. And if they're just all over the place, then whatever, so be it. But, like, I feel like a lot of times, especially when you get down to things like the, let me see if I can find it. Because I need an example here. Yeah, what is that? Then we can see what this is used to make. You use these to make... Alright, I need fucking gun parts in here, though. Where are the gun parts? I know that they are used to make things in these recipes. Hold up. This thing right here. Bargain mechanical parts. So, there we go. Dropped from enemies. They finally filled it in. This wasn't here. Returned to wild rotating saws. And even still, I don't know what that means. I don't even know what is that? I've never heard of a returned to wild rotating saws. I have 100 hours in this game, and I've never seen that enemy. Or anything even close to what that is. I don't even know what that is. At all. So I have no fucking idea what the game is asking from me there. It's like, it's cool, don't get me wrong, though. Like, I do like that they have that kind of shit in the game, though, but it could be better. It definitely needs a little bit more work. But the patch has been alright. They've added in a couple of different things here, but just what I really, really want to see is just a little bit more balance when it comes to the later bosses. Something that actually gives me a reason to want to make a character level 50. Because at the moment, it's kind of just meh. It wouldn't be as bad if I was playing with a buddy or two, though. That's for damn sure. But unfortunately, I'm not. So, it's kind of just been a solo journey this whole time. I'm just gonna run away now because he wants my ass. Go away. Alright, cool. We live. But the staff is awesome. I do like that you can totally have a shield with the staff. You cannot block with the staff, unfortunately, but that is fucking cool that you're able to do that. Just a horrible mess up. That does, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that are placeholders in here, though. So to give due diligence where it is, a lot of it really is just there so that they have it set up for later on down the line. It is what you would call future-proofing. In other words, something that is a really good thing to do with computer programming. So, congratulations, there you go. You're doing what you should be doing. You're future-proofing. You should always be future-proofing. I'd argue that you should future-proof everything you fucking do, to be honest, but that's just me. Whee! What did I want to do while I was here? I think I'm going to go ahead and find another boss, because I want to hit somebody in the face with this staff when I right-click. Oh, no, right-click just massively increases your attack power. Yeah, that's what that does. Massively increases your magic attack. I'm not even a magic attacking character. That's the funny thing about it. And you can make your magic attack rise way higher with whatever that your offhand is, though. But this is giving me magical crit, so that is nice. Wish I could just... Oh, it does show you. Okay, it's over here. Attack... Increase magic attack by defense. Life restore rate with skills. That's pretty dope. Yeah, they have a 3% magical crit. My physical fucking crit is way higher, though. Well, not way, but... If I was wearing some better armors and stuff like that to further increase my attack, or my magic attack specifically right now, it would be even cooler, but... Again, that is not even a magic attack-based character. Everything that I have is just raw physical damage, so seeing almost 2,500 in fucking magic attack is pretty scary. And I bet that you could use that ability with a staff, right-click with it, and then swap your main and your offhand to like a magic attack scaling weapon and just make a dual wielder too. Because that was how I used to do my old magic stuff. Once upon a time, I used to use 2 Reaper's Scythes, because they're just crazy magic attack scaling, and they have super easy to get affixes. Where did my frames go? Alright, so those are bees. And I need to find a dungeon. But I see none. Oh, there's one. I love this cherry blossom area. It doesn't love my PC, though. Holy shit, my PC does not love it, rather. Also, I love that they changed, like, the coloration now of these dungeons. Time to die. I do like the staff, though. It's pretty fucking cool, dude. Not even a caster. Not even a filthy magic caster in any way, shape, or form. I am no filthy mage, but I have to say that they actually make it pretty fucking fun here. Time to die, bitches. Especially when you actually have wings, though. Like, I shouldn't have these right now, but if you can manage to get a pair of wings, like, legitimately, that would be fucking a scary thing to have as a mage right there. You'd just be flying around the stage, and they wouldn't be able to fucking do anything about it. Because that just works so well with the momentum that it gives you. You just throw yourself at people. Do I have any spells? No, I don't. I probably should, though. I should have at least a heal spell on me, but... oh, well. Tyrant Snake. Oh, fucking A. I don't like this thing, but it doesn't matter because I can't be poisoned, so I'm alright with it. Yeah, that's fucking, like, see what I mean? Like, he's literally chasing me perfectly while I'm doing that shit. Like, no thank you. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this shit works. Yeah, so I think that's literally all that it does, is it just fucking increases your attack power. Which I'm alright with. I don't have any fucking spells to do this anything with, though. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? This is creative mode. I wonder if I can just reset my skills for free. I cannot. It does not let me do that, though. There's a lot of things you can do in creative mode, but just resetting your skills for free, that's too far. That's too much. Not like it'll save anyway, but... I don't have any bullets either. Can I, like, make something on the spot right now? You know what? I'm gonna do that. Hold up. I got you. This is creative mode. I can do whatever the hell that I want. The world is my oyster. I'm going to make a thing here. A skilled blacksmith. You're going to shut up and wait. I'm going to do this thing. You're going to let me do this thing. Yeah, there we go. And I'm just going to place this right here. You're going to follow me over here. Thank you, sir. Alright, cool. Now, we're going to go over here and make bullets. A lot of fucking bullets. There we go. And I'll be right back to claim those. Good old creative mode. We have fun here. Except he blew my fucking shit up. I'm going to hurt you. Sir, I'm going to hurt you. I can't even leave here either, which is unfortunate. Oh, you know what? Idea. There we go. Get fucked. Now let's try this one again, but now he actually can't touch me. We're breaking the game here. I'm totally down with breaking the game, though. And everything that I do here will be rolled back on top of it, too. Alright, let's try this again. Bullets. I need a maximum amount of those. And I need to just mag dump on this fool. This is taking too long. I'm gonna make another one of those. I mean, it's funny. I have to say, it is definitely funny to be able to do this shit, though. So, creative mode has its purposes. I just can't wait until they actually add, like, console commands into the game, though, so people don't have to make, like, cheats on the fucking wiki to be able to do this shit. Do I have a regular blacksmith? No. Give me that. I'm gonna make one more, and then I'm gonna make the new assault rifle with it. Actually, do I really want to do that? Nah. This is actually probably better with all the stats that I have on it right there. Just saying, that was spawned. You do not, there's no way you can make a Crimson Eyes, Red Eyes, Kids Quick Draw fucking assault rifle. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Like, I refuse to believe that. Alright, cool. We have so many bullets. Time to die. My accuracy is non-existent, but we're doing this for funsies anyway. By the way, guns actually are really good in this game. They're kind of broken, actually. And that's not even with an attachment, actually. Yo, I should make an attachment. Hold up. Hold up. Hold my beer. My bullets are done, yes. Alright, I'm gonna make... God, I really want to use a shotgun, too, while we're at it. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't care about the magazine. Accuracy, not really caring about that one. Maximum range, that's cool, but... Effective range, nah. Reduce the recoil, can I have that? I would like that. I would like that in my life. And then what is this? Movement speed, fuck yes. Alright, cool, now we're mobile. If I can put both on. So it's just a secondary item that you have right there. That's how that works. So... Alright, so it gets rid of your auxiliary, but... Oh my god, yeah, that is no kick, though. Jesus Christ. And then how much faster do I move with this thing on? Listen, I am exploiting my American, okay? That just looks broken, the way that the fucking tracers are, dude, when you move. I do like that, how you can just roll in between shots, though. That is pretty dope. My cat is, while holding the gun. Look at that at the bottom right there. Increase your movement speed while holding the gun. Yes. Alright, I want that recoil, though. So, I'm gonna respawn this motherfucker. And, I'm gonna mag dump again. Because that was funny. We're gonna do that again. Pro tip, you can just respawn bosses by doing that, by the way. If you don't actually, like, leave the area yet, there's a respawn threshold somewhere around, I'd say, here. But I usually go a little further just in case, because I don't actually know where the line is, and I'm gonna be super butthurt if I turn around and then there's no Tyrant Snake. Hi, buddy. You have come back to the grave to die again, sir. Have at thee, motherfucker. Have at thee. But yeah, if you can actually get, like, headshots off, it's pretty mean. It's pretty fucked up, actually. The only issue with guns is that they are fucking expensive, though. They are so expensive to make, number one, and they are so expensive to keep ammo for, number two. Bows, you can have hundreds upon hundreds of arrows for, and if you're skilled at being able to hit critical weak points, like, it honestly is... The bow is better than a gun. That full automatic just makes it crazy, though, when you can get a shot off that just mag dumps into where their critical hit locations are, though. That's the main thing. And I've not really used shotguns. I know that's almost blasphemous for me to not use a shotgun, yes, but bows are just better. They're just better in this game. Isn't there a boss somewhere in here? I feel like there is one on this map somewhere. If anywhere, probably would be down by that fucking cherry blossom tree surrounded by death. That's where I would guess. If I were to put a boss on this island, that's where I would put it. I mean, that's just Anubis, but... Do I have my staff on hotkey? I don't. Damn it, I was just gonna lunge myself, but I am not allowed. Oh, there is a boss here. It's Floor. Okay. Yeah, they did put a boss here. Also, your fucking falling immunity disappears when you do an attack for some reason. I don't know why. She don't really take as much damage from guns, though. I definitely noticed that one. Unless I'm just not hitting the right spot, but I don't think that's the case. So we're gonna change to a bow as soon as she allows me to. And after that, I need my arrows. Do I have my arrows equipped? I do. Excellent. Alright, so I don't remember which one slows you down. But let's try that. Yeah, that's probably the one. There we go. Perfect. So you're just gonna sit right there and think about what you've done, and goodbye. Bows are fucking busted, my friend. They're just busted. Best thing about it is when you use skills with bows, you don't actually use ammunition, so you just dump all of your skills into an enemy and just watch them fucking die. It's great. You never need to make ammunition. You can make one arrow, just get crazy affixes on it, and just never use it because you just have a bunch of MP potions. I love the fucking music in this zone, too. Oh, I don't have anything equipped. Reload the gun! Oh, I don't have any bullets on me. That's probably why. I am a fool. Gunslinger rifle bullets. Assault rifle bullets. I've been firing rifle bullets out of this thing? Is that how that fucking worked? Are you kidding me? Okay, no. Alright. Alright. I was like, how the hell did that work? There we go. Stupid fucking Pokemon thing. Fuck your beehive. Wow, they don't want to die. And that deals with the bees. Well, fuck those guys in particular. That's my way out of here. I shouldn't do that. But that basically goes over everything in the patch, though, to be honest with you. Lolly with a shotgun. Abso-fucking-lutely. Do they affect skills? There are definitely other arrow types, and they do affect skills to some extent. It basically is mostly stat-wise what it does for you. I don't know if, for example, using a poison arrow still poisons on a skill, though. I've not actually tested that. I guess we could try it now. There's some nasty pistols that fire full-power rounds. Oh, absolutely. I'm just catching that you guys have been talking to me this whole time, my bad. But yes, Lolly with a shotgun. I kind of want to make a shotgun real quick while we're already here. There's really no reason not to, am I right? So let's just make ourselves some more goodies. I know that I definitely have dual-wielding Frost Rose edges right here, which, by the way, like, hold up. Let me grab that really quickly, and then I'll put it back in the chest afterwards. But bro, that's the fucking rose sword. It's the blue rose sword from Sword Art Online. That's what that is. You can't really see it on my back because my hair is ridiculous, but, like, yeah, you can't even see it when I do that. Like, it doesn't matter. But that is the blue rose sword, dude. Like, come on. Not that I have a problem with that, to be honest with you. They at least have good choice in what a weapon should look like in Sword Art Online. They have no idea what a protagonist should be, though, but... we're gonna throw that over there. Again, all of this shit's gonna return to my inventory anyway. It's a shame that I lose all of my fucking affixes, though, when I do this, but... we'll do it, because I want to use a shotgun today. There they are, shotgun shells. This is gonna take so long. Why? We're gonna fly off into the horizon now. And wings are 100% OP. I love it. The only reason why I'm using them right now is because as soon as we go over to the base game and I am no longer in creative mode, I am never going to get these wings. That is not a thing I will ever get in 100 fucking years, I pretty much guarantee you. Do you know how many griffin feathers that you need to be able to make these infinite wings? Like, it is insane. And, like, I've fought enough griffins. I don't even have griffin feather as a drop. Like, I've never even had one of those drop. Never mind the 50 that you need. We're not even a quarter of the way there. Well, we just hit a quarter, but... Jesus. At least we don't have, like, the cursed look of the inventory here whenever that I go in. Oh, Ariana Foxton is streaming. What do you know? And I have fried chicken. Sword art is when your first writing attempt becomes very popular. Kinda, yeah. Like, the thing is, it has a lot of really good stuff that's in it, but it's just not implemented super well. It's a bit of a low-hanging fruit to make fun of, though. I want to actually... I'm going to try that bow thing that you were mentioning, though, while this is going on. I don't have anything to shoot, though. So, I don't know how super useful it'll be, but... Is it actually something that I can make right here? No, I have one. Alright, cool. I have one on me. I don't know why that's on me, but I had it. We're gonna use venomous arrows. Jesus Christ, you make 50 at a time when you do that? Give me the shells. I kind of want to wait here until that's done, because if I leave this area to go and shoot something with this bow, it's not gonna... Yeah, it's not gonna keep that progression amounts that it has. I feel Factorio vibes. That's fair. That's fair. It is a little Factorio-ish with the way that the base is set up right here, though. Thankfully, the game... Actually, no. The game kind of does encourage you to automate things, so... Never mind. It does actually have some Factorio shit in it, now that I'm thinking about it. So that thing that I like to say, that Craftopia is a game with an identity crisis. You know, you're bringing similarities into the mix that I didn't even know existed. And my coffee's almost done, and that makes me mildly sad. Staff time. That's never not gonna be fun. That is never not gonna be fun, dude. Awkward auto-saving. That's just such a cool animation in general. I love that. It looks particularly funny on top of it with G41. Something about that just, it tickles me. It tickles me in just the right way. Alright, so we have a shotgun. We're gonna do things with that shotgun. We're only gonna do tier 3. Yeah, no, we can do a 4. We can definitely do a tier 4, because we were just in one. Not gonna do fire and sand, though. That is a biome that absolutely does not vibe well with my PC. My PC is not very happy whenever that I have to go into that area. The power of self-juggling. I wish I could play as hot anime girl in Factorio. You probably could. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a way to turn your character into an anime girl in Factorio. Through some kind of Steam Workshop content. Okay, who wants to get blasted in the face with a shotgun? I don't see any goblins down there. Usually they have, like, goblins and orcs and shit running around these, but I see nothing. Over here, there may be some stuff, though. There's a man's up there, but he's an NPC. I don't want to blow his brains out the back of his head. He sells me things. Or asks me to get him things and gives me a slate of growth, and I do value that quite a bit. So, NPCs, it is not, you don't really want to kill them in this game. As funny as it is. I'll give them that much. They actually give you a reason not to just shoot everything in the face. Alright, hello, lone wolf, dude. You're not gonna like me. That was 320 per pellet? How many pellets does that fire? I mean, that's still good damage, not gonna lie. That is some good fucking damage, and that wasn't even a headshot. I know where we're gonna go, I'm an idiot. We're gonna go down the bridge. There's a bunch of lizard men that always spawn in the middle of the fucking bridge. While we're there, we're also gonna test out the bow thing. Because I've never tested that. I should have made them a little stronger, though, because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I actually have a skill that's not gonna murder these guys. Oh, motherfuck. Alright, I'm gonna kill you first. And your buddy. Oh, alright, that didn't work. There we go. So that immediately poisons, and you see it even if it kills. Cool. Yeah, no, that just straight kills when you do that, which is cool. How about using... Why am I not... There we go. Go away. It doesn't appear to. It does not appear to do so. So I don't think it affects skills. Which is unfortunate, but that is a really big poison tick, though. 750 per tick? That's fucking asinine. It actually makes me want to test that on a boss now, because that is psychotic how much damage that is. I've never actually tested out poison arrows until now. They've always been in the... It's just kind of like an example, though, of what I was saying before with this game. Like, I love it to death. They have, like, a lot of little small things in there for you to fuck around with, but, like, you don't really have a reason to do it, necessarily, like, other than if you're just that bored that day. And there's not any, like, direct... I don't know. Like, if that's actually what the strategy is for taking down really difficult enemies, where you're just supposed to fucking poison tick them to death because it just does that much damage, it's a little odd to me. Little odd. Griffin Wings OP. Alright, let's try to just start blasting our way through here. So I started blasting. Hello, sir. That didn't do the desired effect, actually. Goodbye. I need to stop running around without MP potions. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to run out of fucking MP potions soon with that shit. Oh, dude, this is the time where we should be using our shotgun. Right. There we go. I'm going to use our trusty bang stick. And then, let's make the... I don't have the thing on me anymore to be able to... Fuck. Alright. I was gonna make us move faster while aiming down. I've never seen an orc inside of here before. Wow! Holy shit, that actually kind of frightened me a little bit. They love to run at you and then just slam their bellies into you and knock you over, and they're rude, dude. They're super rude. And they're surprisingly fast for fatzos. Alright, so let's try that poison tick now on a boss. And the fact that I'm not seeing boxes here means that they are not going to be poison bosses, because they'll give you boxes with antidotes in them. So, they won't have a resistance to it that I'm aware of. That's actually an interesting boss that I didn't expect to see here, but Jesus, 300 a tick, though. Wow. Does armor knock away from poison ticks? I wonder. Dude, you can kill him with a poison dot! Come on! That's ridiculous. Like, wow. That is crazy damage. Time to die, though. Holy shit, 40k. Alright. Side note, that boss right there, the Red Eyes, is what you want to fight if you're going to build a dual-wield character. These axes are probably one of the best in-slot items that you'll use for a long fucking time for the Red Eyes. And it's mostly the reasoning why I always say boss weapons for those kind of things. It's just because, as you can see, they pretty much always drop with these affixes on them. I don't think I've ever seen them not drop with an affix. It's like the red eyes punishing or scarlet eyes punishing or something like that. So, yeah, I've like never not seen at least one of those affixes on the weapon. What matters is if you want both. And that can take you some time to get. Well, you'll have to kill them a couple of times to get them, but even then, it's not that bad. The grind isn't awful for it. So I'm okay with it. But yeah, that particular boss, I love that enemy. Love him. He's a great boss. They made the game a lot smoother, though, once they started adding in hyper armor for everybody. Like, for everything that you do, that is. I'm gonna kill this bear. Goodbye. Beautiful. But once they added in hyper armor, it got way better, because, that was, like, my biggest complaint with the game, was that you couldn't fucking do jack shit. Everything could outrun you in the game and just fart on you as it walks by, and then you would just get knocked off of your feet, and you couldn't do anything. So it's just like a stun-locking charade of bullshit whenever that you were doing boss fights in this game, but that's the thing of the past now, as you can see. The power of God and this gun I found. Yes. Komodo dragon strat. Bite them and then follow them until they die. It's true. 3 numbers and maybe 3 pellets. It seemed like there were even more than 3 pellets with that too, so that's fucked up. I would love that if skills were affected by arrows, though. However, they still have their uses because you don't use ammunition when you use a skill. I don't know if you were here during that conversation, though, Fang. But you don't actually use ammunition when you use skills, which is super dope, because what that means is that you can essentially just use a really powerful affixed arrow that you've crafted with like a crazy affix on it, and just spam skills and gain the benefits from whatever the affix is giving you. If you have like crit rate on it or something like that, for example, I can see that being really powerful. Get like a crit rate boosting offhand or shield or something like that, and a crit rate boosting fucking arrow, and just keep spamming your skills for it, and then that'd be devastating. Combine that with an accurate hand on top of it. That's just one of the main reasons why this game has so much appeal to me, though, because like the different things that you can do for combat for builds and stuff is just phenomenal. The only thing is just once you hit a certain level of scaling in the game, it just becomes so anti-fun. Because everything is just so fucking HP spongy. That being said, though, I do believe that we have a dungeon to do, so... Oh god, the cursed is back! I don't know if I need health potions. We'll find out. Pain is a good teacher, after all, right? That's a brown bear. I've never actually seen them super bright like that. I don't know if that's the lighting, or... I am so weak. I have to hit these twice. What is that? Submerged? Ooh, hello. I could make this person a magic caster now, like fucking A. That does have attack 5% on it, though, so I'm still using it regardless, as well as the defense. So that's actually a really... Oh, attack speed on it too, dude. Oh! Oh, baby. Oh, no, that's your offhand, which would be where your fucking second weapon is, so... Never mind. Alright, well, that's not gonna work, then. I was hoping that went in the ammunition slot, but it does not. I don't know if I do. I do have skills. Excellent. Well, time to die, boys. But yeah, there was a time where you used to not have hyper armor when you had attacks, so like when he bonked me right there, for example, that would have knocked me out of my combo. I think the only reason why I had to hit stun with that was because I was in between attacks, and I didn't actually hit the attack button. That used to be a thing, and it was super fucking annoying on the Tyrant Snake. It's like my least favorite enemy type. Now it's only like my second least favorite enemy type. Boy, we're moving up in the world. What time is it as well? Because I'm going to probably need to call it here soon. Oh, hell yeah, it's 3:30. I am going to get to the end of this dungeon and probably call stream here, guys. But for anybody who came in during the late parts of it as well, is I did want to do a poll that'll pop up on my channel at some point, and I would like your input on it. I am going to do a Library of Ruina stream again. I'm going back to streaming it. Because the thing that I'm trying to test right here, again, if you've gotten to the back end of it and haven't really checked the Discord as well, which, you know, you can't fucking check on everything as part of my life. I don't really blame you. That's fine. But the thing I've been trying to test right now is our Wi-Fi speeds. I am currently running off of motherboard Wi-Fi right now. That's what's going on right now. So that's what we've been trying to test this whole entire time. I have not lost a single frame. I have not looked down at my OBS to see anything less than 4,600 megabytes or kilobytes per second. God, if it was megabytes per second, Jesus Christ. She's telling me if I have a dodge roll, which, if you can see, I have a dodge roll. I have very much a dodge roll. But yeah, so that's what we've been trying to test today, is I just wanted to see how well the fucking internet was with this Wi-Fi. Buddy, please. I'm not trying to grab your grundle, I just need to get up there. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed. Fuck. I think I can use the jumping attack with dual wield, though, and get up there. Yep, there we go. I remember this! My dual wield character was my first actual character that I, like, hardcore no-lifed with all of my different characters that I made, so I'm starting to slowly remember the different attacks. You get, like, a little bit of a hop right there when you do that. It's probably one of my more favorite attacks with dual wield as well, because you can just do that for ages. It just looks ridiculous. I call it the windmill of pain. And we have a Slate of Growth. And this isn't in the fucking stupid mode that I don't like. So this is what I really wanted, was the loot at the end of it. A sharpened iron ring. Is that actually a good affix? Crit chance 10! Oh! Oh! I might have pooped a little. Alright, so I like the max mana and the max life on that iron ring. I have to be honest with you. And that's attack 10, which is really the only thing I care about. I think we're getting rid of the Crimson Ring, despite that really beautiful color on it. Dude, that's a 10% crit rate ring. That is... They really need to also make a bench in this game that allows you to transfer affixes from one item to the next, so that you actually have a use to hold on to these random dungeon items. Because they, like, randomize the different affixes that you get out of them. I would love to be able to just, like, take the affixes from one item and have, like, a chance to convert them over to another one. Also, I'm gonna kill this bear. Damn it! Come here, bitch! Ah! Stop it! Little shit. God. Kind of funny that the lolly is calling the gigantic bear that's 4 times my size the little shit, but... God, he was a fucking... He was a fast little fucker. I felt like Cameron from back in the day when I played, like, Dark Souls with him all the time, dude. He would do this... The one particular thing that I would die of laughter from with him is, like, while he was, like, struggling to fight an enemy sometimes, he had this little thing he would do, this little skit of his where he just... Nope, stop it! Nope, stop it! As he's just trying to fucking do something in-game. And it just would... It would kill me every time. It was beautiful. You had to be there, guys. But yeah, that's basically what we've been trying to do today, guys, is just trying to test out my Wi-Fi, and either Tuesday or Thursday, the usual streaming times that I do for shit, I'm gonna do a Library of Ruina stream, because it's been a little while, and I don't feel like my internet is suddenly just going to drop out of existence. I am the only person on the Wi-Fi right now, take note, so that is still a thing, but honestly, it shouldn't be that bad. It really shouldn't be that bad at all. So, I am feeling alright with that. Oriental screen. Hell yeah, I can make a shoji screen, dude. And the rest of this is going to require a lot of iron, because 20 steel is 100 iron. I'm not going to see iron levels like that until I hit a fucking desert, so... Alright, cool. I think that's going to be a good point to leave off, though, guys, so I'm going to put that poll onto my YouTube channel after I am immediately done with this, and I will see you guys around the Discord if you want. I'm going to wind up farting around probably with Blue playing Naraka a little bit later. I am not 100% sure, but I'll be doing something, and... yeah, so I'll see you guys later. It was enjoyable. This stream was an absolute fucking success on my actual not dropping of the internet, so that felt good. Let's hope that it stays that way and that I can just stay using this fucking motherboard's Wi-Fi card, and that's just way better, and it really was just the issue of me having a really crappy Wi-Fi adapter. So, alright guys, later. Take it easy.